There are some industries that are not viewed as glamorous, and senior care is usually one of them. So my wife and I risked it all to pursue our dreams of transforming the future of senior care, and this is Senior Care Uncensored. All right guys, so today we got a big project going on. Of course, always something, but that's what it's like when you own your own business. So we actually have a plumbing issue. So of course, in this environment, we have wipes and gloves and briefs and residents who might have dementia and trying to manage and make sure that no one's flushing wipes down the toilet and things like that. It's hard to do sometimes. So what ended up happening is our main bathroom, all the wipes and the gloves somehow got thrown into the toilet. It's been something we've been trying to manage for a long time, but it's a cast iron pipe that runs all the way out to our septic tank. And that cast iron pipe, when it catches those gloves or those wipes, it starts to build up over time. Well, it built up into our shower drain to the point where we literally had to jackhammer out the shower pan to remove the piping, replace the piping, because the gloves, or not the gloves, but the wipes actually got shoved up in there, and the guy got his snake stuck. So we got plumbing today out here. We're ripping that up, then we're gonna have to replace it, put a new pan in. So we'll show you what that's all about. But that's just the day in the life of a business owner, I guess. So let's go.
So we remove the P-trap, the basic insulation to your shower drain. Remove this, the cable is stuck in, so we cut the drain line back so we can get the tissues and stuff out that's removed. That's clogged in and causing the clog, but also this chain. Drain cable is also stuck in, so we're trying to remove the drain cable as well.
And that's the one that was like, that was the one, yeah, that's the reason why we dug this out, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is the one that was spinning up and
that's
it
crazy.
dropped down lower when we fixed the toilet.
Yeah.
It caused it to start flowing, and when it started flowing, this dropped down, so we had to cut the P-trap in, go all the way back just to get this out.
Wow.
Got it out, but now it seems to be
still stuck
in there. So
is it wound up in a ball?
That's what we think is going. That's what I think is going.
Gotcha. Yeah. Is it, man? Is that shower pan? Is that pretty thick compared to? Really. So okay. I mean.
It is, but it's.
Gotcha. It just seemed like a lot of concrete that you had to go through right there.
Yeah, it's not really like a regular shower pan when it has the pan down. It's just pretty much tile in there.
Just a bunch of concrete. Yeah. Gotcha. Wow, man. Well, I appreciate your help, man. Hopefully we can get that thing out, man. I mean. All right. Well, so what's that? Is that the little router rooter thing or whatever? This machine that you have here?
Yeah. This is a K60.
Gotcha. So is that what this thing hooks up to?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that thing is a beast, man. You ain't messing around with that thing. That's the problem. See, we got a little sign. Please flush once, for use, and after. Oh. Do not flush wipes. I don't know, we've talked about it. We've shared with everyone on the team. We mention it all the time. So I think it's Victor. Though. There has to be a culprit that is coming in here, one of our residents. I think he has a little dementia. I think he forgets. But what happens is we flush those wipes down there, and in this bathroom, because this is the original bathroom in the entire house, in this bathroom, we have an old cast iron pipe that runs basically from this toilet all the way out to the drain field. So it just runs straight out the house that way. It's the only pipe in this entire house that's cast iron, and it gets these little barnacles on the inside, all this buildup of like rust and stuff, and it has over years. What ends up happening is when you flush a wipe down there, it gets stuck on those barnacles, and then you flush another wipe and it gets stuck and builds up until you have this massive pile of wipes that when you stick these, this auger through it and pull them out, they get all bound up in this thing. So anyways, somehow they got flushed down the toilet. they got stuck inside the main drain, but then they started backing up into the shower drain, which is why we're stuck where we're at today, where the shower drain wouldn't go down, and then the toilet wouldn't go down, and like literally these guys have gotten that thing stuck in this building like twice now. So this is the second time, except this time they couldn't get it back out. But I'm like, man, I mean, how many times are we gonna go through this, you know? So from here on out, I think we're gonna have to put like a legit wipe policy in place where you have to like check in and check out wipes so you can use them, you know? Because I mean, this is like another freaking. I mean, literally this bathroom alone, we spent like $7,000-8,000 on just this year alone in plumbing problems. Like not to make it nicer, but literally just in rotor-rooters, plumbers coming out, taking the toilet off, running the thing through. I've had it jetted. I've had it. God, I mean, we've done everything, man. It's insane. So I don't know. Damn wipes.
The next day.
Yeah. Jeez, man. Always something, you know? So, okay, so we just got a phone call from the plumbing today. And what ended up happening is the pipe that they're trying to pull the old, like, that little auger thing out of. The pipe where it ended up getting stuck is in the Y section, which is like even further beyond where we currently are digging up this pipe or whatever. And long story short, now they have to go into someone else's room, one of our residents' rooms, and cut a hole out in a concrete slab there, have access to the Y, you know, where it comes from the shower, the toilet, and then goes out to the cast iron pipe, and then probably replace that Y, and then pull out this freaking auger. So man, it's always something, you know. And we were just talking the other day to someone, and you know, there's a lot of people that are interested in opening up their own residential care home. And if there's one piece of advice that I can give you, and this may not be something that everyone can do at the start, because we all have to start somewhere. And I know when Chelsea and I started Chelsea Place, you know, we had no money. We were so young, we didn't have any, like, you know, backing. You know, we didn't have the ability or the luxury to actually remodel that facility, you know, completely all at one time. So it's been on a journey where over time we've had to go in and every single year pick a new project, and in that year, you know, pray that not too many, you know, repairs would need to be made. So long story short, over the years we've slowly redone bathrooms, slowly redone some plumbing issues we've had, slowly redone electrical, slowly redone landscaping and things like that. But if there was a way that we could have done that in the beginning, so whether that was us getting a construction loan where we could go in and gut everything and start from scratch, man, it would make things so much easier, so much more predictable. And that's the one thing we did at our daycare center. But we had that luxury at that point. We could go get a loan and get a construction loan and start from scratch, and all new plumbing, all new electrical, all new this, and it made it so much easier. Now, I'm not saying that you would need to do all new everything, but you'd have to take into consideration, like, how old are my AC units? How old is my roof? How old is my piping? Is there cast iron pipe? You know, is there old copper pipes that could potentially spring leaks? And you can take all these things into consideration, and you could minimize your repair and your maintenance costs down the road if you could actually plan to repair those things in advance, and you would be able to do it without having to disrupt your residents and what's going on in their world. And that's the hard part, is like, you know, today we got to conceal all this off, and you know, our poor residents are gonna have to be in another room, another area, and you know, we constantly have to do issues like this, but it's because we didn't do it ahead of time. So if there's one word of advice I can give you, and if you can make it happen, get the construction loan in advance, and make sure that you can do all these things up front. If not, and you gotta do it our way, then hey, I feel your pain. But let's go see what's going on. We'll figure it out. And just another day.
Yeah, you see the terrazzo, and then you got another second set, which is the terrazzo set is already thick. So now you got that.
Yeah, do they always put like the barbed wire? Is that always in the floor or something?
They do most of the time. Okay. And we do it too for the pest control, because after we pass it back in, and that's why we gotta go grab something, just you know, put it down for the barbed wire and plastic calm down. At least like when you pour the concrete out, it's not going anywhere. But yeah, it's gonna stick right there, so you start cutting a short section, then once you get them out, it'll break it open. And I just pull the cable off first, run the camera real quick, see what's going on. If nothing left in there, and then we'll just patch it back in. Okay?
Wow. Alright, so I guess this would definitely be one of those things that if we can, if you can today, we get that little piece of wood on there.
Yeah.
Just because, we're gonna have to try to make this livable for her.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like talking to John about that too. To see like, if we patch concrete today, that's why I was just questioning like, are they trying to put the floor by the day or what?
No, I actually have the guy coming to put the floor tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah.
So no, that's fine. Like I said, I mean,
and I figured like one night of hardening, even if it's not fully set, like you should, because it's LVT, it floats anyway.
Right, it's float anyway, no matter what happens. So I mean, that'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. Like I say, once we got everything cut out before we patch concrete, and like I said, we're gonna go to the supply house to grab like a couple of stuff for it. Okay. And we'll be past that, and then we'll fix the shower drain, and then we'll get the stuff out for the towel, for the razor towel guy. You guys can take care of it. Okay. All right. Let me get back on it.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
I'm gonna get out of here so you can. We got a lot of projects to do today. So.
Yeah, I know. Like I say, I'll get everything drained today. Okay. All right.
That's how we're going to go. Appreciate it, man.
No problem. Thanks.
What follows is a brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
Hey, thanks for joining us on this plumbing peril video, but I gotta get back to work, so do me a favor. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with everyone you know, and thanks for joining us this time. That's a wrap.